One of the first things I ever asked ChatGPT myself was to give me instructions on how to move and aim at the same time in Resident Evil 4, a trick question. Instead of explaining to me that Resident Evil 4 has tank controls and that aiming while moving is impossible, it gave me instructions that made no sense. It told me to use buttons and stick inputs in ways that I know Resident Evil 4 doesn't accept. I then asked it to give me pointers for the El Gigante fight, which, of course, it passed. So then I tried something deliberately weird. Hey ChatGPT, how do you beat the fire-breathing dragon fight? There is no dragon in Resident Evil 4, but I had hopes that it might interpret my request as flawed and infer that I was referring to the flame-throwing turrets in the lava room, which technically could be confused for fire-breathing dragons. I wondered if it would understand my mistake, correct me, and explain that, my options were either to shoot the gunner behind the statue or the clasps holding the turret. It, as you might expect, instead proceeded to write out the detailed steps on how to defeat an invented dragon boss that didn't actually exist. It spewed text back at me that was objectively wrong, but looked right at a glance, right? Like somehow these strings of characters and punctuation formed cohesive, grammatically sound sentences, but the ideas within were what was crooked.